Hey, this is Crystal Miller with another Tip Tuesday for you. Today I wanted to real quick talk to you about what happens in the event of a divorce and you are both on the property, but only one of you is going to keep it. This is a really common scenario. So what do you do if you want to buy a house and your previous spouse has not refinanced you off the last house? There's a lot of misconceptions out there about this, and different lenders have different guidelines. So what I wanted to clarify today is that we can do a home loan for you, even if you're still on the old mortgage with your ex-spouse who has not refinanced you off. The only thing that we really have to have is your decree. As long as you have a divorce decree, a final one, that has been filed and verifies that you are not obligated on that mortgage, we can omit it from your debt list, and we don't have to acknowledge that as something that you're responsible for paying back. So hopefully that's good news for some of you who think that you have to wait on your ex-spouse or who possibly has to refinance you off of it. That is not always the case. If in one situation with USDA, they have a little bit of different guideline to that, and if you're not going to be getting refinanced off that old loan, they have to kind of work with us a little bit and show that they have made, your ex would have to show us that they have made the payment for the last 12 months. So that's a little bit different, but all the other loan programs, for the most part, we can move forward as long as we have that final decree stating you're not responsible for that last property. So if you have questions on this, or if you have a scenario that you'd like me to take a look at, I'd be happy to help. This is something that definitely gets discouraging when you're in a situation like that, and hopefully this is something that gives you a little bit of a way to work around it and move on as far as housing and property goes, and you're not having to wait on someone to accommodate what they have going on. So it's not uncommon at all that the previous spouse isn't even eligible to refinance, and then you're still stuck on there. So it's always best to get off of it if possible, because that frees up your credit. It protects your score in the effect that they would be late on maybe a payment or something like that. So definitely best to always get off of that mortgage if possible. But in case that's not an option, this helps you get into a home despite the fact. So if you have questions, don't hesitate to holler. Our information's at the bottom, and we're always happy to help. We'll talk to you soon.